Well, we got a thing going on. Yes, we're high, and we both know that it is wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now.
Welcome to Sarah Jane Morris to Trinity Island. I suppose it's your first time here. How was it?
It is my first time here, but it's very beautiful, and I would like to think that I would return. I'd love to bring my husband here. As an artist, he would love to experience this.
Well, we wish. Last night we saw your concert. Your performance was really great. Touched everybody in Leiden Square. So first of all, how much location can influence the performance, as well the small square like yesterday, cozy and...
Lovely and intimate. I do like intimate concerts. I like concerts where you can see the audience and you can feel them. I very much react to an audience. And I also always presume my audience to be intelligent, emotionally intelligent. And it was the case last night, but it is the case nearly always. Last week I was playing with Jimmy Somerville to 40,000 people, which is a very different thing, and everybody singing your song. That's an incredible experience, but I actually prefer an intimate setting. As I trained as an actress, I love to play in a theatre, particularly, and the acoustics of a theatre. But I love all of the beautiful squares that you have in Italy, throughout Italy and Sicily and Sardinia and here, where you allow all ages to come to these concerts and share. So you have the children playing, you have the old people that can sit, you have the young people passing through on their way to the club. I think it's a great thing to do. We've never been able to do this in England because until this year we've never had good weather in the summer. Now we have an Italian summer because of climate change. So.
I know.
So maybe we will start to have concerts outdoor more.
Everywhere.
But here I love the fact that you do this.
Great. Well, yesterday you played several songs about Jimi Hendrix or Janis Joplin, but I never heard a version like Imagine of John Lennon. How did you get that?
Well, Tony, who is my guitarist, Tony Remy, he and I, for one Christmas, we were trying to put together a couple of songs, but we didn't want to do typical English sort of Christmas songs. So we started to do Happy Christmas War Is Over, the John Lennon song. And then we started thinking about Imagine, but then said we could never do Imagine as it was written because A, these are different times, and B, musically, everybody's done this song. So Tony came up with these chords, which just allowed me to sing these verses in a totally different way. And it allows you to hear the lyrics in a very clear way, possibly in a way that you don't listen to when the wonderful John Lennon does it. Yes. And also, because I've been very involved with Side by Side by Refugees, I'm very aware of the refugee status and what is happening, particularly in Europe.
Especially in Italy too.
And I wanted to include that because I felt that had John Lennon lived, he would be engaged with some of these things. And I thought, so I decided to write my own piece, which tags on to the end of the song. But it's all about the fact that, we could all be refugees. The way the world is going at the moment, in England with Brexit, in America with Trump, it's encouraging people to be scared of our neighbours and each other, to be in fear. And it's also, we are being fed lies, fake lies. We're being fed ignorance and presumed to be ignorant. And so I wanted to suggest that we are all those refugees, or could be, and that we need to see these refugees as people that are searching for a safe place to live, and somewhere to eat. And if it had happened to us, and it could easily, that other human beings would open their doors to us.
I know. So about that, do you think the artist, the music can drive the people in the right way as well? Happened in the 60s or 70s when we celebrated the greatest festivals of music. Yeah. So do you think we need to sing again, imagine a world with no Brexit, no Trump, etc.?
Yeah, I think it's very important, but particularly it's important that the next generation sings these songs and writes these protest songs, because it's the youth vote that makes the difference, and it's only at the election box that it makes the difference. You know, it's by these young people going and voting for a change. But I think in music, not enough people put their head above the parapet.
I know.
They're too scared or too involved in themselves, because that is what we are taught by the media to do. We are in the me, now generation.
Social,
whereas I believe in we and the future. And so I do believe in the power of music, and I think you can subtly, you can seduce with the music itself, and you can subtly place the lyrics that don't state something, but that open the conversation, that, you know, trigger off something in you that makes you think.
I know.
That's the best way.
I know.
So that you leave a concert or you leave listening to a record by thinking, gosh, what was that about? Oh. Rather than hitting you across the head with it. Yeah.
That's what's happened at any time. So, last question, will you come back to Puglia and Tremiti Island?
I would love to, so please invite me.
Just waiting for you.
Thank you.